Hello everybody, good morning here, and good evening or good afternoon if you're watching somewhere else in the world. um, I just would like to bring a second point about green card, about um, how unreasonable it is really to come to US for a green card, and that something you need to talk about with your lady as well. Guys, very often you can predict those women that come for just for the green card. They are usually completely out of your league. If you wouldn't have the money, they would never be with you. If you wouldn't have the wealth, they would never be around. They often extremely attractive, but very often that's the only quality you really know about them. You do not have great connection, you do not have great time together, you just kind of having an exchange with a person. And this responsibility is more like, going to both. It's more like an exchange. I'll give you, my young self, you give me the wealth. And if you're going for it, yes, it can be 100% a situation where you will get divorced, she will get the green card. But talking about honest people and women who are serious, guys, you remember how it was when you started, when you were young. Well, it's the same thing it would be for a woman who you brought here, and let's say you left to just make the ends meet. She will have to work extremely hard. There is such a big gap between poor and middle class here. When you start to be middle class, they cut off all your benefits. All these things are happening. So just for a new person, for a new woman, who comes to US, it's a big challenge. So one of the things, you need to be sure that you can support your woman, and it will be next to impossible for her to survive. I mean, it would be a battle if she has to leave you, if she has to go somewhere with no support, with no family, with her degree not being recognized, with having no experience, with not understanding mentality, with not having fluent language. So that's a lot of responsibility on you. But it's also that the woman should be really not should be very desperate and not very smart to think, okay, I'm gonna marry him and then I'm gonna run away. Because if she is an intelligent woman, she, first of all, she doesn't have those thoughts to begin with, and secondly, she would make a research and realize how much it takes to just go on a level when you can even pay your bills, when you come here. Because also salaries are bigger, but here there is so much responsibilities. There is all these payments, taxes, insurances, cars, gas, things that we don't really pay for in Ukraine. In Ukraine and Russia, people spend most money on food and clothing, and then everything else is, now utilities are growing up in Ukraine, but that's a whole different story. So basically, guys, I just want to say that date intelligent women, date smart women who have education and who have a good heart. A lot of you guys don't even dare to establish that connection. You get completely blown away with the looks, and then you get what you get. Make sure that she is not just another pretty face, but she's a serious woman. She wants to be a team with you. She wants to work. Maybe she will help you to get you on the next level, financially. A lot of our women are very driven. So, answer yourself honestly on the questions. Do we have connection? Do we enjoy each other? Do I know her? What are her values? Is her vision for future? And also, how can we increase our income now, life being together, how we can work as a team, and see how she reacts. Because it is a great opportunity to build a better life, but you have to be in the same boat, and an honest, smart woman would never come, leave her family, leave everything behind, just to get a green card. Green card isn't a credit card. you can't buy much with that. You need to work very, very, very hard to establish yourself in a new country. And I really I know what I'm talking about. You have to work very hard. You have to build things up to establish yourself, to be able to bring income. And it's very hard when you have little to no support. I'm telling you this, guys, firsthand. It's next to impossible. So a wise woman would never have this plan in her head to do things like that. So be mindful, guys, and date beautiful, smart woman with beautiful heart. Thank you.